Good morning. It's the 29th of January, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Winston Churchill is attributed to saying a lot of things he probably didn't say. But it is factual, he said, that communism created fascism and fascism created Nazism. I'm going to add to his quote and say that fascism created MAGA. Because what we are seeing with the Trump administration has very little to do with law and order or democracy. Last night, Kash Patel and the FBI broke into Fulton County election headquarters in Georgia and seized records from the 2020 election that he knows he did not win. The pattern is obvious and quite clear that Donald Trump did not re-enter the presidential campaign to get into office to help the American people. It is purely revenge and spite on a scale that the world probably has never seen. A couple of weeks ago, he sent U.S. troops into Scotland to seize the captain and the first mate of one of those oil tankers they took over. And this is after the Scottish government demanded they stay in country, but he did it anyway. Rand Paul and Marco Rubio was on Capitol Hill yesterday, and Rand Paul asked him succinctly, isn't what you did in Venezuela an act of war? What would you do if they did it here? And Rubio's response was, we will always act in U.S. national interest. Translation is, we will do what we want because there's no one on the planet big and bad enough to stop us. The brazen lawlessness expands exponentially on a daily basis. We've seen what has happened in Minnesota with the 3,000 plus ICE agents harassing U.S. citizens, another state that rejected him in 2020 and in 2024. You've seen what he has done in California by sending out the National Guard and ICE to harass American citizens, and Chicago and New York, and the list goes on and on. I don't even think that we can call this an administration anymore because they do not adhere to the Constitution. And Donald Trump has proclaimed himself king and issues edicts that are inherently against the Constitution. What good can come from all of this? My short answer is nothing. But right now, we're doing the best we can to keep our temper and our behaviors under wraps. But with all these machinations going on, I'm not sure how long that the status quo can hold. Only thing that gives me hope, and I'm quoting from another creator, on the day of his death, I'm going to wear red, and I'll be in a celebratory mood, and I will party with the other 3 people at his funeral. This is a revenge tour that has cost Americans their lives, Venezuelans and Ecuadorians their lives. And how many more people have to expire before someone confronts him and says, that's enough? I think we're way past that time. It's the 29th of January, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Have a good day.